Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to plop your hair using the ultimate hair towel from Hair Repair. You might have seen people talk about these within the naturally curly hair community because plopping your curls can be so helpful when you're drying your hair after wash day and stuff, because it just makes it so easy when you're getting ready so you don't have like sticky wet hair all over. It's great if you prefer to air dry. You can use it to scrunch. You can just use it to dry your hair. There's so many different things that you can use it with, and I've been loving mine. I actually have mine in black, and then I have a white one here to give away to you guys. So I'll be sending one of these to one lucky winner. So this is going to also be a giveaway, but I've been using this every single time I wash my hair. I've loved it so much. I'm not quite ready to do an updated curly hair routine yet, which is when I was actually going to show you this, but I decided to go ahead and just do the video now just on this. It's going to be super short, luckily, but I will be showing you an updated hair routine soon, as soon as I master the perfect one, which is probably never going to happen. So you might have seen in my previous curly hair routines where I always used to use a t-shirt. It's so bad for your hair to actually use a towel. It's horrible. That's always like my first tip or my biggest tip when I'm trying to get people to go more natural with their hair or take better care of their curls, is to stop using a regular bath towel. Even if you have straight hair, like this does not just mean this is for curls. This can be any hair type. Anyone can use this type of hair towel. So it's just amazing. It's so much better than using a regular towel, because regular towels have those little fibers in it which actually create more frizz and breakage, and they're really heavy on your head, especially if you have this great big thick bath towel. It's horrible to wrap your hair up with that. So this just makes such a difference. I always just used to use a cotton t-shirt, just whatever one that I had left over, just an old shirt, which was great, but I love how this is so large and I can actually plop my hair instead of like wrapping it, like twisting it up in a t-shirt. I never could really get the t-shirt to fit right on my head if I wanted to actually plop my curls. So this makes it so much easier. It's totally worth it instead of just using a t-shirt, because it just makes it so much easier. Is this made out of microfiber? It doesn't actually have fibers on it. It feels more like a t-shirt material. So this is combed cotton fabric. So I don't like using microfiber towels either, because those still have little fibers on them if you look closely, and they also don't really absorb at all. This is so absorbent. Like, I actually will wrap my hair in this when I first get out of the shower. Like, I'll do like a twist, like, you know, the normal like they show on the box here. I'll do that type of twist because I don't like to apply my products with my hair soaking wet. So I always do that first when I get out of the shower, and by the time I take my hair down, within just a few minutes, it's almost like starting to dry, which is crazy. It just absorbs that much water out of my hair, which is good, because then I can go in and apply my products with the right, you know, moisture level that I like. And then after I apply my products is when I actually plop. So now I'm going to actually show you how to plop your hair, which is so easy. All you do is you just want some kind of flat surface, whether that be your bed, or I just personally use my hamper in the bathroom, but I'm showing you here on my vanity chair. So you just spread the hair towel out, and then you flip your head upside down and you kind of gather your hair into one little area in the center. So you want to just make sure your hair is kind of gathered in the center of the towel, and then you take just the top part and fold it over the back of your head, and you can kind of like press it in, like tuck it in on the sides. Then you take the bottom half of the towel and you meet it up with that top one, and then you can just kind of twist the sides. You just want to kind of tuck it in close to your ears and then just twist, so you're creating like two ends that you can then tie around on the back of your head. So it took me some getting used to. Luckily, Brandy, or the Glam Belle, she's the one I originally heard about this towel from. You guys know I talk about her channel all the time. She has curly hair like me, but she shared actually how she plops, so I actually learned how to do it from her. So thank you so much, Brandy, because I was never a fan of plopping before. I thought it would smush my curls and they would dry like all crusty to my head and not look right, but I learned that if you're plopping with the right material like this, that your hair is not going to totally dry. Like, it's not going to start to completely dry and be stuck in that state, because you know with curly hair, when you put products in, and if you were to put your hair in a ponytail and then let it dry, it would be stuck in that form, you know, and have like a mark from the ponytail holder. So I thought that's what this was going to do, but it doesn't, because when you take your hair down before you're going to blow dry, your hair's still wet. Like, it's not going to make your hair dry. It's just going to help it air dry on top of your head. It's just great for volume, and they help the curls shrink up more, because, you know, gravity is like pulling at your hair, especially when it's wet, which can make your curl pattern looser, because it's kind of like stretching the curls. And this just pretty much cups the hair up like this and allows it to dry or start to dry. There's a couple other ways that you can actually tie it up on your head. You can fold it in like a triangle and almost do it like a scarf, but this seems to be the easiest and it stays the best, so that's why I chose to just show you guys how to do it this way. But I'm sure there's 1,000 other videos on here of how to plop your hair if you want to see some other ways to actually tie it on your head. So another thing you can also use the Ultimate Hair Towel for is actually just for scrunching. If you apply too much product or you still have a lot of water in your hair, some people just like to scrunch if they're going to air dry. I do this a lot where I'll just take this and just use it to actually scrunch my hair, and it's not going to create frizz. I never used to scrunch my hair with the towel because it always would pull my curls out, create so much frizz, it would dry it too much, and this is just perfect for that. If you prefer to scrunch and then just let your hair air dry, this is definitely good for that. I've also used this when I'm deep conditioning. I will put like a plastic shower cap on over top my deep conditioner, and then I will wrap my head in this, and that just keeps the water from dripping all over my face. You know, there's so many different things you can use this for. So the size of this is huge. It says on the box it's 29 by 45 for all hair lengths. I have pretty long hair when it's wet. Like when I wrap my hair in a regular t-shirt, I always have my ends hanging out, and this one is so large that it doesn't do that. So now that you guys have heard me ramble on about how amazing this is, now you can find out how to enter to win one of these. So all you have to do is just be subscribed to my channel, of course, and you can just leave me a comment down below. You can tell me any video requests that you might have for hair or beauty or anything you want. If you have a particular thing that you're struggling with your hair, I would love to hear your concern, because then I could address that in a video and it will inspire me to, you know, make videos on how to solve common hair problems, whether that be with straight, curly hair, wavy, whatever you have. Just let me know in the comments. And then you can increase your chances of winning by just sharing this video on social media using the hashtag that I will put in the description box. So you can hit the share button below the video. You can share it to your Twitter, your Facebook page. For your Instagram, you can just take a screenshot, you know, of this video and share it on Instagram. But make sure you are following my account wherever you choose to share it on, and then also tag me so I can see it. It would be very helpful too if you would let me know in your comment entry on this video of which method you did for sharing, so I can make sure to count your entry 2 or 3 times, whatever you did for sharing. And then leave that username there. So if you shared it on Twitter, let me know your Twitter username so I can know to look to find it to count your extra entry. This will be open internationally and it will go on for 2 weeks, so I will put the end date in the description box as well, along with all the rules, so you can just follow that on how to enter. So I'll have this item linked to where you can purchase it in the description box down below. I do have a coupon code that I'll put down below where you guys can save some money off of this. I will also link the blog post where I have more written review and photos and stuff on there about the hair repair towel. So that's it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Good luck on the giveaway, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye everyone.